padang semua dungu berpenunggu. Kami inspirasi sebab itu mereka tiru. Guru kami lain, kualiti nombor 1. Bukan macam tempat tu asal ke tempat penuh beribu politik. Ya dulu kami seorang pakai, lepas kami pakai bersepah semua nak pakai. Kualiti kelas pertama orang kami tak masuk akal. Mari join sekali pasti suka kami tak sangkal. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up.
Yang aku sebut. Silakan.
10 sebab
10
seronok seronok sebab cikgu bagi step by step saya boleh faham.
Silakan.
Saya boleh bagi rate 10/10 lah. Okey. Ni bukan sebagai apa, ni bukan pasal
We trust to help me level up. Cheer up, Lahazon, we believe our grade will be increased. Stand up with a holistic approach. We sure they are great coach. Chill up, do the best, be the best, who the best, we're the best. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up.
Saya dapat terangkan tajuk yang sukar untuk dipelajari oleh pelajar-pelajar. Terang sampai dapat. Itulah yang paling bagusnya di langsungnya.
Langsung terbaik.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to our Superpower English class for today. Hi, how are you? How do you feel today? Okay, good afternoon to everyone here. As all of you know, I'm Teacher Aryna. Nice to meet you all again. I'm kind of miss doing live. It's been a long time. I didn't see all of you here. So, before we start on our exciting topic for today, I want to ask all of you that watching it live, how are you today? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling happy or excited today? How do you feel? I'm feeling very excited because finally I got to see all of you again. It's been a long time, okay? So I feel excited to share new things to all of you. So, without further ado, let's me share to you what we are going to explore for today. For those who are new and never watched my live before, I have done this before. Okay, this topic is about a pronunciation, the correct way to practice how to pronounce word or maybe a letter correctly. Okay, because nowadays there's some of the people that kind of misspell or mispronounce the word. Okay, so I'm going to share a few tips to all of you so that it can help you in the future, and maybe you can also help your friends or your relative in the future. So who's excited to know the tips that I'm going to share for today? Of course, it's you and me. So let's me share screen so that we can explore together the tips that I'm going to share to all of you today. Okay, let's move. First tip on how to polish your pronunciation is you need to learn to listen. Okay, you need to learn to listen. Not just children, not just primary children, secondary children, no. Even an adult and old people also need to learn because we never stop learning until we grow older, okay? So basically, the first step is you need to learn to listen. You might be wondering, what's the meaning for learn to listen? Like listening a song, listening a character in the movie, what they say? No, 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 not that one, okay? Let me show you what's the meaning for learn to listen is. Learn to listen means before you learn how to speak, you'll need to learn how to listen. Some sound can be hard and tricky. Okay, basically, it's like a baby step for all of you to learn the pronunciation. Before we want to learn about pronunciation, we need to do this baby step first. Okay? You need to start like a baby, like a fresh baby. Okay? You need to learn how to speak first. Okay? But before you want to master how to speak or pronounce some of the words, you need to listen first. Okay? If you watch a movie, we listen what they say, and same goes to the music, right? Okay, and the way that baby learn how to speak by listening. Okay, the babies listen to their parents or maybe the cartoon, so that then they will know how to speak some of the word that they just listen. Okay, because nowadays some of the sound can be hard and tricky for some of the people. Okay, maybe a few people will feel very hard to pronounce these words. Okay, not all, but a few of them out there. So they might have this difficulty. So we need to help. Okay, so I'm gonna share to you. For example, sleep and sleep. You can see it can be kind of tricky to people that can't pronounce this very well. They will say, what's the difference between these two? The pronunciation. Okay, basically the spelling is all, of course, it's different. But when it comes to pronunciation, it just sounds the same. Okay, some of you will say, it doesn't sound any different. It still sounds same, but different meaning and different spelling. So I will show you how you can pronounce this correctly so that nobody will confuse and feel it's kind of tricky. Okay, if you see the one on your right, sleep. Okay, the one on your left, sleep. Okay, with the longer E. But the one on your right, okay, sleep. Sleep is just a short E. Okay, you can see the difference. Sleep, sleep. See, that's how we don't want to confuse people. This we call as minimal pairs. The one that I just show you, sleep and sleep, okay, that we call as minimal pairs. There is more, not this one minimal pair, but there's a lot of minimal pairs in English. So, but I just want to show you some example of minimal pairs so that then you can learn by that. Okay, maybe you can show your students, your kids, or maybe your friends how to differentiate the pronunciation. Okay, that kind of be helpful for all of you actually. So, what is minimal pair? Minimal pair basically is a word that has same sound. Okay, like I showed you just now, sleep and sleep. Okay, if you heard just quickly, it's just sound the same, but actually it's a different spelling and also a different meaning. Okay, sleep, different meaning, and sleep, just another different meaning and also spelling. So that what we call as minimal pair. Okay, you need to know this because if someone asks you what is this, you can say it's a minimal pair. We can practice our pronunciation using this minimal pair. Okay, you can also make a interesting game using the minimal pairs that can help other people to pronounce the word correctly. Next, tips number two is notice how your mouth and lips move. So this one is like a very important steps that you really need to take note. Why I say it's important? Later on, we will see why is it very important for you to take note for tips number 2, which is notice how your mouth and lips move. You might be asking me, why do I need to notice my mouth and lips move? How my mouth and lips, the way they move, how and why it's important. Okay, if you have that kind of question, I will explain to you. Together, we will explore why this number 2 tips is very important. So why? Because when you speak, you move your mouth, okay? Of course, if you see other people speak, you can see that their mouth is moving, maybe to up and down, right and left, okay? There's a lot of movement of their mouth. How you move your mouth affects how you pronounce the word. Okay, that's why I say tips number 2 is very important because the way you move your mouth affects your pronunciation of certain word. Okay, so maybe if you move your mouth wrongly, then you will pronounce the word wrongly. That's why we need to learn and we need to pay more attention to how we move our mouth, okay? Especially when we want to say the word or pronounce the word correctly. So that's why you can also watch a video in YouTube, you can go to classes that actually teach you how to move your mouth correctly based on each of the pronunciation. Let's check more tips for that. Okay, for tips number 2, let me explain further on how to see the movement of your mouth. Okay, this one is interesting. You can see there is a man shushing, put a finger in front of his lips. Okay, that is number 2 that I will explain, but first I will explain this one. Things that you need to do to notice how your mouth moves. The first one, you need to use a mirror. This one is my favorite and I usually do this like every day. Okay? Don't think that if you talk to the mirror, it's crazy. No, it's never been crazy if you talk to the mirror. You use a mirror to see your mouth moving, how it's moved when you pronounce that word. How do you pronounce that word and how your mouth move when you pronounce that. That's why this one usually we will always do because we usually see mirror before we go anywhere. Am I right? Okay. In one day we can see more than 10 times we look at the mirror. So that's why it's the very, very easy tips. Okay. You don't need anything and you just need a mirror. How do you do that? You need to put a mirror in front of your face and then just pronounce any word. For example, sleep, sleep. Okay, you can see the movement of my mouth or your mouth using the mirror. So you know, oh, this is the way I move my mouth when I pronounce the word sleep. See, it's very simple and easy. Like everyone can do this, okay? This is the first one that you need to do. The second one, you need to do like this man, which is he put his finger in front of his lips, like this. I will explain further why do you need to use a mirror, why do you need to put your finger in front of your lips. Maybe you're asking, okay, using a mirror is kind of makes sense, but put a finger in front of your lips. What is going to do? Why it's important? Okay, let me share to you why this number 2 will help you to pronounce something or maybe some of the word. Basically, okay, for the first one, we see on our left, which is we use a mirror, okay. This is the simplest way to tell what your mouth is doing while you talk. Maybe you will see that your tongue going up and down, maybe at the back, maybe your mouth is opening wide, okay. Besides that, we can check where do we put our tongue when we pronounce each of the word. Like I said now, that's why we need to use a mirror, okay, so that you can see how you pronounce each of the word correctly. Is it correct or not? Okay, it's gonna, trust me, if you do using a mirror, it will really help you. Okay, it's really helpful for those who want to practice their pronunciation correctly. I suggest you to use a mirror because it will very helpful. Okay, because I have been inexperienced using a mirror, and maybe some of my friends will think that it's crazy, but it's not. It's just I want to see, oh, how do I pronounce this word? How do I say in front of the people? Is it my pronunciation is correct? See, using mirror will help you. Okay, that you doesn't need, it doesn't need to be or include another people. Just use a mirror and talk to yourself. Okay, you just imagine you're talking to other people or maybe your friends, but instead you're talking to a mirror, so you won't feel shy. Okay, if you're a shy person, you won't feel shy because you're talking to a mirror. Now, number B, which is putting your finger in front of your lips. Why? This is why. You, as you speak, don't move your finger, okay? Just put in front of you. Don't move to the right, don't move to the left, just put it in the middle. Okay, you should feel your lips moving away from or pushing against your finger. Okay, this one. You also need to use a mirror for step B, okay, because you want to see whether your lips is moving away from pushing against your finger. Okay, either you can feel or you want to see by yourself. Okay, you just put your finger. Okay, for example, you want to pronounce the word sleep, sleep. So it's moving backward. Okay, if you can guess, then it's okay. But if you kind of feel I'm not sure, then you can use a mirror, put here, and then you will see. Sleep. It's not touching your finger. So that's how you do for number 2. But mostly people will say they will do number 1, which is using a mirror because that's one is more easier. Okay, I agree, it's more easier. But up to each of the people. Okay, sometimes they feel number 2 is more easier. Sometimes they feel number 1 is more easier. It's up to you. Okay. Now, number 3, we need to pay attention to your tongue. Just now, we say that we need to focus on our mouth and lips. And number 3, it says you need to pay attention to your tongue. So basically, you need to pay attention to all parts in your mouth, including your teeth. Okay? Because each of it plays a big role. Okay? Especially when you want to pronounce the word. That's why you need to pay more attention to move your mouth. Okay, I can see from here. Hi, Teacher Aryna. Hi. Okay, so let's see for number 3. Pay attention to your tongue. Okay, meaning by pay attention to your tongue, okay, means when you speak, you move your tongue to make sounds. Okay, you really need to move your tongue so that you will make a sound. If you don't move your tongue, it's kind of difficult for you to make a sound. Okay, example, the sound for L, R. We found it difficult to pronounce it. Okay, this one. Maybe some of us will say it's really easy to pronounce this, but you need to know that maybe a few or some of the people out there felt it very difficult to pronounce this word. They were like not confident to say this word. So you need to help them, okay? Because the way they move their tongue, maybe it's incorrect. So we need to help them to move their tongue correctly so that they can make the sound correctly. Okay? So how do we do that? Let's see an example. I share you 3 tips. And then let's see how do we do that. Do you know what is this? Okay, you can prepare your mirror in front of you. So you can see how you pronounce each of the word that I'm going to share to you today. So can you see this yellow fruit here? It's a fruit, okay? It's a type of fruit, okay? Can you tell me what's the name of this fruit? Most of you really love this fruit, including me. Can you tell me what is the name of this fruit? It's quite long, and then it has a yellow color. It tastes sweet, but sometimes sour. It's a monkey favorite fruit. So, what do you think the name of this fruit? It's very simple because I'm going to share you how to pronounce it in just a simple words first, okay? Like I told you just now, remember baby step. Always remember the baby step, okay? Don't just straight jump into the big step. Let me show you. What is this in this picture? It's a banana. Yes. Okay, like all of you know, okay, even kids also know this is a banana. Okay, it's a very simple fruit and really simple how you pronounce this word. But maybe you will think it's just a simple word, like everyone can pronounce it. Yes, I agree with you. Everyone can pronounce this fruit, but the way they pronounce it, not all of them can pronounce it correctly. Okay? So that's why I'm showing you the baby step. This one, just to pronounce this word, the easiest one. You can see there is an IPA, banana, banana. Basically, we have the pronunciation in US and also UK. It's slightly a little bit different, but we will see. Mostly Malaysian people will usually speak in American. Let's see for UK pronunciation. Can you hear the man say the word banana? Let me play one more time so that you can listen. Banana, banana, banana. See? That's how UK people pronounce banana. Okay, banana. Now, can you try? You also can look yourself into a mirror and you can see how do you pronounce the word banana. Banana. So how is it? It's really easy. This is how UK people pronounce the word banana. Banana. Now, let's look into the next one, US pronunciation. If you see, the IPA is slightly changing because the pronunciation also changed a little bit. Let's see how the US people pronounce this fruit. Banana, banana, banana. UK, banana. US, banana. You can see banana, and So that's the difference between US and UK pronunciation. You can see the difference is just the way you pronounce it, and the difference is the pronunciation. But the spelling is still the same. This is the first one. Let's move to the next one. Let's see some example of sentence that we can make from banana. Like you can see this little cute baby here. Okay, you can see he's eating this fruit. Okay, baby also can eat this fruit, and also all people can eat this fruit. Okay, like this fruit is like most of people love to eat it. Okay, so example sentence, just a simple one. I love to eat banana. Can you try? I love to eat banana. Can you give me one example? Okay, example simple sentence using the word banana. Banana. You can give the answer in the Zoom chat. Sorry, the answer in the comment section so that I can see your answer for the simple sentence for banana. For example, I show you, I love to eat banana. What about your opinion? How do you want to create another simple sentence for banana? Just a short one, just a simple sentence only. Maybe you can describe about the color of the banana. Okay, I can see here. The banana is yellow. Yes, that's good. You describe the color of the banana is old. Okay. Yes, you can describe about the age of the banana. Maybe it's already old, or maybe that the banana is new. Okay, maybe your mom or your dad just bought the banana, so it's new. But if it's already at your home more than 1 week, you can see the banana is old. What else? What else sentence that you can build from this picture of banana? Everyone loves to eat banana. Okay. Yes. Including me. I also love to eat banana. Who doesn't love to eat banana? Am I right? Good job. So, let's see the next one. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is banana. It can be your favorite food, okay? Most of the people, their favorite food is banana. One of it is banana, okay? Now, let's look into this animal. I think all of you know what this animal is. Can you guess what animal is this? Is it a lion? Is it a monkey? How do you want to pronounce this animal correctly? How's the pronunciation? So can guess. What type of animal is this? What is the name? How do you pronounce this animal name? All of you might know what type of animal is this, but how to pronounce it, maybe some of you will be sounds difficult for you to pronounce this animal's name. Maybe some of you say it's is it a giraffe or giraffe? Okay, maybe some of you will have that difficulty. But before I show you how US and UK people pronounce this name of the animal, I want you to spell this animal. How do you spell? Some of you misspell, okay. Especially younger children, they will confuse the spelling in Bahasa and in English for this animal. I usually get that, okay. It's just a little bit different. If you are not a kid, okay, maybe you are secondary students, old people, can you spell this animal name correctly? Okay, not in Bahasa, but in English. How do you spell this? Is it Gireffe? What do you think? Okay, let me show you how do you pronounce this animal. Yes, this is the correct spelling for animal. Giraffe. mostly I heard that people will pronounce this animal giraffe. Giraffe. Oh, I can see there's a giraffe there. It sounds just normal, but it's not that correct pronunciation on you to pronounce the word of giraffe. Okay, let me show you. This is the IPA, giraffe. You can see there's two dots there. Later on, I will explain to you. You can see this IPA belongs to how UK people pronounce the animal. Let's hear it. Can you hear how the woman pronounces this animal? Giraffe. Okay, you can do together. Giraffe. Giraffe. Okay. The function of the yellow brown, okay, you can see the letter R and E, and there's two dots there. That means you need to make it long. Okay. Giraffe. You can see when I pronounce ra is long. Giraffe. Giraffe. Let's do it together. Giraffe. Giraffe. Good. Now let's see how the US will pronounce this animal. You can see the IPA is a little bit changing. Let's see how the pronunciation is. It changed or the same? Can you hear the one pronounce this word? Giraffe. 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 Can you see there's two dots here? I don't see it. Why? Okay. If you heard the difference between US and UK people pronounce this animal, you can see there's a difference. UK giraffe. US giraffe. Giraffe. Why? Because just now UK, okay, you can see the RA they put at behind of the A, there is a two dots, means long. You need to pronounce that word long. But in US, they didn't put any two dots. It's just a short pronunciation. Giraffe. Giraffe. UK, giraffe. Giraffe. US, giraffe. Giraffe. See? It's just a little bit different. It's not that too much different. Just a little bit. But the way you spell it is still the same. But the pronunciation a bit different. Okay? That's for this animal. Let's see a simple sentence here. The giraffe is tall. The giraffe is tall. You can see there's three giraffe there. So, other than the sentence the giraffe is tall, can you give one more sentence that include this animal? The giraffe is tall. Other than that, can you make a simple sentence using the word giraffe? This is a simple one. You can explain about the color, about where they come from, what do they eat. You can also use that to make a sentence. That's a simple one. How do you do a simple sentence for that? The giraffe is eating leaves. Okay, nice one. The giraffe is eating leaves. You can see they are eating there. Okay. The giraffe neck is very long. Oh, that's true. It's a fact that giraffe neck is very long. Compared to the other animals, their neck is long. Okay. Compared to other animals, like a dinosaur. The giraffe neck long is like a dinosaur. Okay. If you watch Jurassic Park, then you will know which type of dinosaur that have a long neck, same as the Giraffe. Giraffe. Okay, there's a three giraffe here. Oh, yeah, there's three. There is a tree, one in the middle, and then left and right. Good one, everyone. So, let us see into the next picture. Let's learn a fun facts about giraffe. A giraffe neck has the same amount of 7 as the human neck. Wow, you can just imagine 7 human neck. Oh my god, 7 human neck. Okay, just with each one being up to 25 centimeter long. Just imagine one human neck, okay, is 25 centimeter long. Just imagine if there are 7 of it. You need to multiply 25, multiply with 7. Yeah, 100 something the length of the giraffe neck. Oh my god, it's very long. Do you guys ever know this? No, right? I never know that the giraffe neck is that long. Okay, that's really surprisingly a new info for all of us. Okay, maybe some of you might not know about that, but it's okay. I will share to you today fun facts about your giraffe. Second, giraffe can survive for 2 until 3 days without drinking water. Okay, that's interesting. Not like human, because they get their water from their food and dew on the plants. Oh, I see. Means they don't need to drink water because the leaf is already contain water. Understand? See, it's very incredible that animal don't need to drink water until 2 or 3 days because their food is already contain water because their food is just a leaf. Okay, it's a plant. So of course a plant is also already have water. So that's why this big tall giraffe doesn't need water even though until 3 days they will not going to die because of that. As long as the places still have their food, then they will survive. Ooh, that's nice. Now let's look to the next one. You know this is sofa. This is how you pronounce sofa. Sofa. Okay, I bet that all of you have this at your home. Sofa. Let's see. Let's see how the UK people pronounce this sofa. Basically, if you see the IPA, sofa, okay, there's no 2 dots, means you don't need to pronounce it long. Sofa, okay, sofa. What about how do US people pronounce it? Sofa, sofa. It's a little bit different, but still, 2 of them doesn't need you to pronounce it long. Okay, because there's no 2 dots there. So just pronounce it short. Sofa. 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 This is like example word, example sentence using the word sofa. I live to sleep at my sofa. Just a simple one. Like everyone, usually when you're tired, okay, when you went back home, you were really tired, you will always sleep at the sofa. Am I right? Correct me because like mostly everyone will sleep at sofa if they're too tired to get to their bed, right? Like mostly like everyone, including me. because like sofa is the comfort. Okay, let's see a few facts that you might don't know about sofa. Okay, let me share to you. First one, the blue box. There are 17 types of sofa and all of them are made from comfort, for comfort. Yeah, basically sofa is going to comfort you. So most of the sofa, the purpose is for comfort you so that you can sit it comfortably. Okay, so you can feel relaxed when you sit on the sofa, or maybe you can also sleep in the sofa because it's comfortable. Now we use sofa as bed. Okay, like I told you just now, most of us will lay at the bed, at the sofa instead of the bed. Okay, the sofa can replace your bed at the bed at your bedroom, right? Because when you're too tired, you really don't want to go up and go to your bed. You just can see sofa in the living room. Then when you will sleep in the sofa, right? Usually people will do that, okay, but not all. Some of them. Next one, in the purple box. Sofas are very commonly used in living rooms. I agree with that. They come in variety of styles, sizes, and shapes. Yeah, some of the sofa are round, some are square, some are like rectangle, triangle, so many different shapes. So there are plenty of options to choose. Okay, it depends on people taste. Okay, maybe some of you like round sofas, maybe some of you like black sofa. Okay, you know the color, the materials. Okay, each of the sofa have a different materials. Okay, some of made of wool, some of made of what else? Many types. Okay, so basically now you already know a few steps on how to pronounce each of the word. Okay, the baby step that I showed you just now. Now you know how to pronounce that one. Okay, so I hope it's really helpful for all of you after this. If you want to pronounce if you see the pronunciation is what do we say it? Kind of difficult, you can use the three tips that I shared to you just now so that you can practice and keep practicing until you will get used to it. Okay, you will get used to pronounce that word, then you will feel, oh, it's very easy. What you need to do, practice the three steps and also don't give up practicing. It will maybe take a while, okay, for you to get used to pronounce the difficult word, but trust me, it's very worth it, okay? So that's all that I'm going to share for our live for today, and I hope we will see again later. I will share more interesting things to all of you, and maybe I will share a few more steps, tips, or even how to answer a questions. Okay, maybe we'll make a revision. We might not know what's happened in the future, so I hope I can see you all again next time. Thank you everyone for watching our today live. Hope to see you again. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Kami turun padang semua dungu berpenunggu. Kami inspirasi inspirasi sebab itu mereka tiru. Guru kami lain, kualiti nombor 1. Bukan macam tempat tu asal ke tempat penuh beribu politik. Ya dulu kami seorang pakai, lepas kami pakai bersih pas semua nak pakai. Kualiti kelas pertama yuran kami tak masuk akal. Mari join sekali pasti suka kami tak sangkal. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a such a student, remember about adab. Remember inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a such a student, remember about adab. Remember inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up.
Yang tersebut. Silakan.
10 sebab
10
seronok seronok sebab cikgu bagi step by step saya boleh faham.
Silakan.
Saya boleh bagi rate 10 per 10 lah. Okay. Ni bukan sebagai apa, ni bukan pasal
Zone we trust to help me level up. Cheer up, Lahazon, we believe our grade will be increased. Stand up with a holistic approach. We sure they are great coach. Chill up, do the best, be the best, who the best, we're the best. Hey up, listen up, wanna be such a student, remember about adab. Remember inside kita, remember about your study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, wanna be such a student, remember about adab. Remember inside kita, remember about your study, cause that way only way how you wanna level up.
Mereka dapat terangkan tajuk yang sukar untuk dipelajari oleh pelajar-pelajar. Terang sampai dapat. Itulah yang paling bagus ni di dalam ni.
Lahazon terbaik.